Have you ever met someone who spent their whole life planning but never really started? That's the story of Aarav, a boy with 1,000 dreams and one big enemy, his own thoughts. Since childhood, Aarav wanted to build something great. Maybe a business, maybe an app, or maybe a YouTube channel that could change lives. He had the ideas, the passion, even notebooks full of plans. But every time he was about to start, a small voice whispered, "What if it fails? What if people laugh? What if I'm not ready yet?" And so days became weeks, weeks became months. He kept preparing for the right moment, the perfect camera, the perfect setup, the perfect plan. But the truth is, perfection never arrived. Across town lived his friend Rehan. Rehan wasn't as smart or confident. He didn't have fancy gear or big ideas. But one day, without overthinking, he picked up his old phone, recorded his first video, and posted it online. It wasn't perfect. The lighting was bad, his voice was shaky, but he started. One video led to another. He made mistakes, learned from them, and improved. A year later, Rehan's channel crossed 100,000 subscribers, and Aarav? He was still sitting at his desk planning the perfect first video. That's when it hit him. Thinking didn't make dreams real. Only doing did. Overthinking is like a bridge you keep designing but never build. You calculate every detail, every possibility, but you never step forward. Action, on the other hand, is like laying one brick today, another tomorrow, until one day there is a bridge. You don't have to see the whole path. Just start walking it. Science says overthinking triggers stress and kills focus, but experience says something even simpler. The more you think, the less you move. And movement, no matter how small, is what changes your life. Aarav finally decided to break his loop. He told himself, 5 seconds, that's all I'll give my fear. He opened his laptop, pressed record, and said, "Hey everyone, I've been wanting to do this for a long time." That one moment, that tiny act of courage, changed everything. The first video wasn't great, but it was real, and real always wins over perfect. Months later, Aarav looked back and smiled. He realized he didn't need motivation, he just needed momentum. Because momentum is magic. One small action creates energy for the next. One imperfect step shows you the next step. And soon, you're no longer stuck. You're unstoppable. So if you're watching this and still waiting for the right time, remember this: overthinking builds fear. Action builds life. Your dream doesn't need a perfect plan. It needs a brave start. Write this down somewhere. I'm not ready, but I'll start anyway. Because the truth is, nobody ever feels fully ready. Those who act learn on the way. Those who wait stay where they are. So stop designing that bridge in your mind. Pick up a brick and start building. Because action isn't just power. It's the only way dreams become real.